Hey there, hey, it's Erin Lindauer, and I have some simple rules for eating. And I think a lot of times what's easy to do is easy not to do, and then we overcomplicate it with a million different ways you can view your nutrition. So today I wanted to give you 4 things, and actually I might add a 5th. But the first one is eat slowly. So for all of us, myself included, we've got to tell ourselves to slow it down when it comes to our eating habits. So I know for myself, sometimes it's just putting it down the hatch and moving on to the next thing. But I want to encourage you to be really mindful about your food and when you're eating. So you're taking your time, chewing, enjoying company if you're eating with someone else, but just slow it down so that your brain can tell the rest of your body, hey, we're full, so that the stomach can trigger up there. So anyways, slowing down when you're eating. The other thing is stop at 80% full. That stuffed feeling nobody likes, so let's try to make sure that when you're eating you get about 80% and then kind of sit back. Again, enjoy the people around you, or just take a pause and breathe for a second, and then see if you really are still hungry. A lot of times it just may taste that good and you keep on eating, but I encourage you to get about 80% full and then call it a day. The next one is eating protein. So protein is one of your macronutrients, and you want to make sure that you're always building your meals around protein. We could discuss how much. That's going to get into a little more specifics on what you personally are trying to do with your goals. But it's always important to start with that protein because it is extremely easy to get a carbohydrate in. So always think protein first and then build your meals around that. The 4th item is eating veggies. So you want to eat vegetables. There's so many reasons why you should eat vegetables. One of them being just the fiber. If you can keep things lean and green or have a lot of color in your varieties of vegetables, even better, because it is going to provide a lot of good nutrients, and then it's going to help process through the body by increasing your fiber intake. And if you can, go fresh. Those steamer bags help out. There's nothing wrong with some good quality frozen vegetables. So especially this time of year, it's kind of hard when we don't really have anything fresh up here in the Midwest. So those are my 4. So eat slowly, stop at 80% full, eat protein, think about protein first, and then add veggies in, and then I'll always add kind of my 5th. So my 5th simple step when it comes to your nutrition is planning your meals. So a lot of people can overcomplicate this, and it's something that I would tell you to pick 3 meals that you want to make. 2 to 3 is typically my recommendation. For Tony and I and the kids, it works out if we make 3 different meals. Sometimes it's something in the crock pot, and then I'll make 2 other dishes. I vary it up between chicken and beef, typically is kind of my go-to. This week has been great. We did a baked Parmesan dish, and then we did this creamy cilantro dish that I absolutely love with chicken, and it has lots of just good flavor in it. And then the other one we did was a meatloaf. It's fantastic, partnered it with some green beans. I had it for lunch, it was great. So ideally I would do this all on Saturday or Sunday, put it in perfect containers like I did pre-kids. Didn't exactly happen that way, but throughout the week here I've managed to get it done. And so it was just a matter of carving that time, going to the grocery store, getting all the ingredients, trying not to make it too fancy, because that's something I used to spend a lot of time cooking our meals. And honestly, time is just super fun with the kids, and I don't want to always be just stuck in the kitchen. So made these 3 different meals, and it's helped work through the week. So one thing I just want to encourage you, when it comes to your nutrition, keep it simple, but if you can, look through, find about 3 recipes that look good to you, and they're gonna look good to you by Friday. So you'll make these recipes. If you can, put them in your portions or in your containers, have them in the fridge, and all you gotta do is pull them out. That's gonna be your lunches and your dinners, and that's probably one of my best tips for keeping your nutrition simple. It doesn't have to be, you know, perfect. It doesn't have to only be lean and green. Potatoes will not kill you in the right amount, and again, depending on your goals. So again, I've had 5 just tips here for you guys. Eat slowly, stop when you're 80% full, eat more protein, have some veggies. Veggies are good for you. And then meal prep. So thinking about 2 to 3 recipes that you would like to make those, and then eat on that through the rest of the week. You'll be amazed too. You'll save money doing it this way. And just try not to overcomplicate your nutrition. I'll close this out here with, there's a million different diets we could do. I could tell you that this diet is great, this diet is great. The diet that works for you is the one you're actually willing to do, and do it wholeheartedly. If you got into doing a program such as Whole30 and you were miserable, stop. You don't have to do that particular diet, and I'm not picking on that one, I don't really care. Whatever you will actually do. But the biggest thing we do is we overcomplicate our nutrition, when in reality, we just need to eat a little bit better, we need to move a little bit more, and just stop making it so complicated. Well, I can't have this, or I can't have that. I'm a big fan of moderation, and you can have all things, you just gotta consume a little bit less. And typically, most diets out there, I'm just gonna be honest, is people get very intentional. I just was watching the news the other day, and they were talking about which diet's best for your blood type, and it's always kind of intrigued me, like, really, okay, how is this? But the doctors were even saying, you know, we've just got people to be more mindful, and the doctor said, if this is what motivates someone to eat better, perfect. We'll tell them this is the diet they need to follow. The other thing about it is, you know, keto is really big right now. If that works for you, awesome, do it. But more than likely, you're just eating less than what you were doing before. And again, that's awesome, and that's great, and that's what you want to do. So do the diet that works for you, but I promise you, keep your nutrition simple. It will work for you in the long run, and that's really what it's all about. Fuel your body, feel good, move more, and if you need help, shoot us a message here, leave a comment, and I'd be glad to help you out. So I hope you're having an awesome day, and we'll see you soon. Take care.